Well, Nigerians are shocked by where they saw the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Remember that Redditon Hospital is one of the hospitals that most of the Endsars protesters were quickly rushed to. That had a lot of injuries. Some that were dead were seen in the Redditon Hospital, and so on and so forth. But really, it is one of the major hospitals that Nigerians knew during the Endsars protest. And guess what? The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo was seen sighted at the Redditon Hospital, and he was there for about over 3 hours, for about 4 hours or more. And everyone was wondering, what has the Vice President gone to do at the Redditon Hospital? Sorry about that. And everyone is just wondering what is really going on right here. But of course, we'll find out in this very report. Stay tuned, relax, enjoy, because we'll bring you more details as to what happened and what he's really doing at the Redditon Hospital. Guys, more details, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, and ensure you like and share our videos. All right, friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says, there's an unexplained tension as the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo was seen at the Redditon Hospital, Lagos on Saturday. His presence at the hospital raised questions as to the reason the number two citizen was there. According to a report by Boss newspaper, the panic that trailed the VP's presence at the Redditon Hospital worsened following his absence at the funeral ceremonies of the late Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, and 10 other officers who died in the ill-fated military aircraft that crashed in Kaduna. It was gathered that the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, convoy was seen entering Redditon Hospital, Lagos on Saturday around 10 a.m. and remained there till around 2 p.m. Since it is not in the Vice President's character to miss occasion of great magnitude, people who know him well had become quite baffled and asking a question regarding the state of his health. Well, if it's about the state of his health, well, which it is okay, but you know, Nigerians should be more suspicious of what is going on at the Redditon Hospital because during the Endsars protest, Redditon Hospital was one of the major hospitals that victims were actually rushed to, that were injured, those that were shot. So many of them were taken to Redditon Hospital and some other hospitals that were around that Lekki toll gate. But of course, if it has to do with the vice president's health, well, I don't think that is a cause for alarm. He's an old man. I would definitely need some medical attention at every point in time. But of course, we all know that his own case is different from that of the president, that the government is keeping away from the public. But we believe that if the vice president falls sick or is ill or has any underlying health issues, I can bet you that this government is going to expose him because they are looking for every avenue, every opportunity to just kick him off the way so that someone else can actually replace him. So it will be very different from that of the president that they are keeping away from the public. So really, I don't think it is anything to worry about, but I'm afraid if it has to do with, some of the bodies, the bodies of the Endsars protesters that were killed are still yet to be seen, and the government still claimed that any family who lost a loved one during that protest should come out. And, even up to this moment, we are yet to really see families to say this is what happened to their relative or their family members, and the person did not return home. But the thing is, those season was such a time where a family cannot really tell where their family members are, because you cannot tell if your family went for that protest. Even if they went and did not return, you cannot tell if they were killed, because all you know is you cannot find them. So you cannot just say they've been killed. You get it? So it is really a difficult time, and I really feel so bad for those families that lost their loved ones in that very Endsars protest, because they have robbed them of knowing if their family members are still alive or they are even dead, and or perhaps they are somewhere else in the country or even outside the country. So it is difficult to tell, but I really feel so sorry for them, because they can still not even come out to tell the government that their families were part of the people that were killed. No evidence to even show that your family was there. So it is a very difficult time for all of those families that lost a family member during the Endsars protest. So really, I hope the vice president is okay, and like Nigerians are speculating that perhaps he has health issues, because his convoy was seen entering the Redditon hospital on Saturday, and it took him a lot of time before coming out again. So they just feel he has a serious health issue, but you can never tell. It might just be that he has a family member that is in that hospital at that point in time. Anything is possible. Anything could have just been it, but we cannot tell. But my major concern is the number of people that died at that time, and most of them were taken to Redditon Hospital. So perhaps could it be that the vice president is also part of that, that move, that they don't want the Nigerian parent to know that their children were killed in that Lekki toll gate and were taken to the mortuary, or even perhaps we don't know how they did the bodies of those people that were killed. But is it that they are still going back to talk to the management of the hospital not to expose this to Nigerians, or what exactly? We really don't know. This government is so secretive, keeping everything away from the public. When Nigerians complain, they tell Nigerians that they are trying to, create anarchy in the nation. So many things. They just bring up issues to attack citizens in the country. And really, nobody is attacking them. People are just asking questions and asking them to be accountable for whatever thing they are doing in the country. So really, it is not a bad idea if people even criticizes the government, because it is the responsibility of the citizens of the country to know what exactly is happening and what is going on with the system. Yes, everyone should be able to ask questions and know the next line of action of the government, what they are planning for the people. Otherwise, it is really difficult to live in a country like this. But thank God, a lot of Nigerians are still doing well, living well, even as much as things are difficult, because indeed it is a trying time for most Nigerians. Yes, it is really a trying time. But we pray that God will help every Nigerian, and God will look to Nigerians and have mercy on her. So that is it, dear friends. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and share our videos. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.